too favourable, but the double up in pop could work in their favour. It's a one versatile one, but the shots are coming through, and Crucial and Thomas shot down that pop push with ease. And making this look easier, just that. It's peeled so hard, it's just see a pixel, but they see the full body. MiGHTYMAX swinging, good for the first. Spots the second as Maluk, he gets a consolation kill. As he's finished off by Rob, and it will only be a consolation kill.
To do normal, just feeling things out here, going for a default, see what the CT side to do, and what they're doing is pushing A main. Let's hope to stop this immediately here, and now that smoking to A main, that's such a bad one as well. Now out towards B, there's one, malbs, he's got the entry, and the second the T side, they got a chance here, the rotations have been joined, there's one man at the A side, it's gonna be robiin, and who has to find these frags, but is now alone, the T side of it. Let's see, it's started with a bit of aggression. Surreal, we've got to watch out for the flashbangs and not to be caught out by them. He will be circled. One in malbs, another entry. This time the B side finds another victim. Crucial trades back with one of his own. The utility's so good here. And here comes the push. TeamOne now enter into the execution of his MiGHTYMAX, looking to try and shot them out of Thomas instead. He's got one, and now the T side will trade with 1 and 2. Now one more in the A side. robiin, he strikes, but not the second. Not good enough, and Crucial now in the 1-on-2. Time barely there for the T side, and if the bomb were to go down, it would have been a huge issue, but not able to get that one. Instead of the 1-on-2, Crucial first shot is not going to connect, and now here's the play and jump by the train. Going to be baiting him in, hopefully. The swing comes, but there's the flash, and there's the swing. TeamOne.
So I thought we're just the pistols. They're going to try and make this one work.
It's surprising they haven't really gone into this. About the pistols, let's see what they can do. There's 1 and 2. Okay, Surreal, he's popped off, but will be traded. Finally, he's been shot for them. Let's see what these pistols are made of. Smoke buys a bit of time, but still they enter from above. robiin, he's the first victim, and Thomas with the CZ. It's your time to shine. There's one! Nearly the second. PRT will fall, and Maluk with the 1-on-3. Tables turned, the flip script has been flipped. And what are you made of now? Thomas, he proved himself. Now, Maluk looking for the frags. He's already being wrapped upon, and oh, Thomas the nasty. And there they go. Crucial, or Surreal, excuse me, has to hold the site, but look at this push from the T side. They go! malbs headshot found. It's CT side now. Still clearing that smoke. Not sure if anyone waits in it, but thankfully for the CT side, no one is there. And here it comes at the retake. malbs, he continues his havoc, finding another headshot here, and the CT's all grouped up.
The T side economy, they're allowing them to build up in the long term. Thomas might be good for one here. He will be good for the first. Drops malbs, but it will be nothing more than a consolation kill, as it will be TeamOne who once again tied things up 4 rounds to 4, and on the side train, it's quite convincing, I must say.
Short for the second smoke now. Surreal. He's here to back up his teammate.
This case is malbs and PRT are going to go for the push here. Any second, waiting for the smoke to fade. He's just waiting. Maluk's good for one of the Thomas, but MiGHTYMAX shuts things down. skullz gets one, but brings it back to a 2 versus 3. Still favourable for Endpoint, and with just over 15 seconds left on the clock, surely this is going to be a CT side round.
Surely will here. Now, CTs, let's see if they can lock this one down the moment. That's it. Endpoint, they get another one back. Maluk left to save. And there you have it. Endpoint, huge round.
2 extremely even sides, and it's really round for round stuff so far.
Entry 1 has been found. TeamOne trying to up the pace here towards that A side. They've gone to the 6th gear, and now let's see what the CT side can do to respond to this one. 1 frag has been found back. Natus Vincere punch a bit, and PRT will find another frag, and here skullz another one. The T side there shot down the CT side and locked him out of the sight. Molly's smokes everything. Crucial. He's gonna have to run. Surreal, he's about to get spammed on every side as well. Now out of the wars, the bomb trade, but only to walk in.
To keep all his AWP, as you mentioned, the economy for the C side isn't great, and Crucial's going to be dropped as well. That's not the swing you want to take at all. It will be a
bit of 1 against Win Strike, and then 1 win against Movistar Riders, which went to overtime. 19-17 of both those other maps. They did not manage to get more than 10 rounds in them, but as I've been speaking, some action has been happening here, and Thomas finds himself another one, and that's the CT side in the advantage. Another one with the scout here. The CTs there posing a big threat here. Even more damage now with PRT and the CTs. All they gotta do is wait. They know where both these players are. And now they give each other up here. Can they find the frags? That's the question. They enter Thomas, and he's got another one. And now 5 HP. PRT needs a miracle, and he's not getting it. Thomas shuts things down.
They made it work in their favour, but can they do it here? They're all making their way towards B. Utility coming out, and robiin will be tested in towards bomb sites. Real good for one, but it will only be one as malbs drops him. PRT and malbs shutting things down in a matter of seconds, and just like that,
his entries are just on point, every single one of them.
Concerning to say the least already, as one though. On T-side trying to put up numbers like these, especially as you mentioned the entries, it sets themselves up relatively comfortably for CT.
Actually real good here.
I think he can just see above it, which makes it beneficial for him. However, the only problem is it's oftentimes pre-fired, but it does not matter. Malb's good for one. And Crucial just forced to fall off the angle with 32 HP. Already Endpoint lose the man advantage. And TeamOne have set themselves up pretty comfortably to pick up a 7, especially with PRT swinging through and picking up one towards Thomas. It's already 3 players remaining for Endpoint. And they might make the early call to save unless MiGHTYMAX can go huge here.
Look at this! Such a key factor in Ivy. Again, shuts down too. That's the wrap. Completely coming to a wrap, and another one. That's the bomb dropped as well to tease out the TeamOne. What can you do? 2 plays, 20 seconds. CTs, both 2 of them make their way towards him, but malbs again! How is he so good? He keeps running headshot after headshot. Bomb now pick up run down to the 1-on-1, but going for the duel is MiGHTYMAX to the rest.
And Crucial, this nade could do so much damage as it comes through. Malbs down 61.
Oh, look at this, they're through the smoke! Oh, Crucial!
Lateral!
Oh, nearly another one. But it's the side of TeamOne. They are out of it. One more for Crucial through the smoke, and it's Surreal. He's left only one man alone here, Smaluk. He's coming back, but a 1-on-5 against the Endpoint, who seem to be, well, on point, excuse the pun there, but they're just looking again to TeamOne right here, and there it is. They're up in the pace here, about to drop down, and very quickly at that here. Wings, MiGHTYMAX again! Doesn't matter, CT or T side, he's got the entry now here towards that B side, and weakening the defense. Rotates will be made. Utility lined up. TeamOne, are you ready? Pesadelo needs to live up with his name and needs to become a nightmare here for TeamOne. Or Endpoint as they enter. That's one! USB taps away, but Thomas trades the headshots all of the kill feed, and they do not stop coming. But oh, what a shot! Crucial. The long range spam and Maluk. No chance. Shots it down before even getting
on their map pick, and they're doing a very good job on T-side so far.
Yeah, that there, and Maluk is going to have a face-off against Ivy, but that now, 2 players looking at him. Ivy going to be contested in a matter of seconds. And here they approach MiGHTYMAX again. Entries found, headshot, another one at Pesadelo. He called upon him a few times. He's got one at PRT now with the flashbangs. The utility on point. The CTs. They find themselves on the flip side of history now. 2-on-2, but Crucial will bring back another one of malbs again. He's stepping up here, and Thomas. Now, what can you make of this man? He's got so much experience. He's one of the top performers in the entire UK scene, and he needs to clutch out a 1-on-2 the up against him. No, with the second one is as well. He's going for the shots. The tap's not.
Thomas and Surreal got everything to find here.
Now, this pistol, so see what they can do, but oh, they've also got a few rifles here. They've managed to find a trade very quickly on him to 4-on-4, but it's still pressuring and Pesadelo. He's holding these smokes, but the timing is going to suit the T-side, or maybe not, with PRT still on the case here, looking for the next frags, and T-side to continue to wreak havoc, but CTs, they're keeping this one under lock and key. Robiin, he's all that remains and no more. Keep going here. Mobs close it by, and in the smoke, Surreal might get spotted if he gets too close. Watch out, but no, he jumps up! And their Endpoint is to capitalize on that push, and they continue. Another entry. B-site has been found. Double mollies. CTs, what can you do? Pesadelo from the back lines. He's got one. Well, in the meantime, the entirety of the B-side has been taken. Endpoint advanced position. They sure have looked out the CT side and TeamOne. They gotta fight for this if they want to have it. The mollies forcing them out of position into the open. Pesadelo from the back. He's still waiting for this chance, and now begins to make a bit of noise. One on the side, while Robiin is taking on one. There's Crucial. He's been waiting and hiding in Maluk.
Yeah, it's how I've played it, but we've seen a lot of underdog victories here. We could see sort of another one here, but there's a Molotov in towards lower. Thomas will drop a nade, but
or TeamOne, excuse me, not Endpoint. But in it to Ivy.
Favorable for Endpoint. I think already TeamOne have made the early call to gamble stack over towards B. The one we planted, I think they'll just keep hold of this weapons.
Yeah, really.
No, agreed. But one thing I do like is this aggressive play from Thomas. If he can drop a couple of weapons, he sets himself up comfortably, but he will only do damage. Pesadelo, the low HP player, picking up the frag, bringing it to a 3 versus 3. They do have money in the bank, but it would be a safe AK. Robin. Oh, I like this. He's going for the aggressive peak once again. I don't think they expect the second one. And if he can pick up even one frag, it becomes a slightly favourable round, but wide. That's what happened to TeamOne, and they are too spaced out. They're not able to trade out each other, and they're getting punished for it. And already off to a good start. Thomas picks up the first. We're seeing it play out exactly as we predicted. Opening frag going the way of the C side, but Malu's good for one. Giving it for a second here. He will be dropped by robiin. It's trade central because brought back to 3 versus 3, but the CT side are low on HP already.
That continues, but skullz with another one of the CT side are still in the fight, but robiin will trade back with another one and keeping it close here, keeping us guessing the T side. Now Endpoint, they are fighting back, 1 frag away from 15, and TRT left to deny the scout. This is trouble, basically. There's nothing that can really help him here. robiin, he's caught off 1 and
He's dropped 50 HP.
now let's see his T-side there taking things slow, and Thomas, he will be caught in. An AK retrieved here for the CT side. They've got a weapon. They've got a rifle on now the T side. They've got the A sight in return. No players who can stop that bomb plan. Maluki is looking for a frag, and thankfully for him, robiin extremely low. A single bullet even from a USP would be enough to take him down. But here it is. What could be the final 40 seconds of the round have come in at CT side. They need the retake. They need it to be perfect. But robiin, he shuts down the first 3 more to go. But around the corner, he still holds. Nails another one, and the CT's down to 1. They've got no shot, no chance, and they've got no saying the matter. Mobs, never mind, he's gonna try and prove me wrong. 2 shots that eagle will ring out, and now 2 more to go. He knows Crucial's position. Oh, and the one tap, what is happening?
No,
Mobs,
not like this.
He's making me into a believer with 1 more, defusing the bomb.
They will be starting on the CT side.
Gonna be starting things out with a lot of aggression here. Mobs continues his headshots from that last map, and it will start things off the frag. Number 1 here. Push has come in from the CT side, and now CT side will respond, but he continues. The headshots are still plenty. Oh, and
They're looking very good in terms of the economy. However, Endpoint will be coming into round number 4. We're very comfortable. Strong buy, and Crucial off to a flying start already as he picks up 2.
Oh, they are ready for the push. The T side. Look at that. Closer here, but Maluk above that smoke with his MP9 will be boosted. And MiGHTYMAX seems like he's ready. We'll check it. And now they know the final man around the corner.
Towards mid time and time again. They're trying to get as much map control as they possibly can.
And now only pushing in it through Banana and PRT picking up 1 to the smoke, and the second of the molly. Thomas burns through the crisp, and another one from Maluk here. And well, things basically turned around from the last one. Where Endpoint are now the ones left.
Maybe just keep all of these weapons because pushing through there. Oh, it's a gap as well, and he's spotted. Pesadelo picks the frag onto Crucial, and just that, it's all onto Surreal. 30 seconds remaining.
Oh, his chances not looking great, and well, Pesadelo is taking a bit of damage. Will be taken down, but 3 more to go with 25 seconds on the boost. There's no way he can expect that, right? It's been standing there for so long. It should be a done deal. So he decides to cross PRT, walks forward slightly, and there's the frag. TeamOne.
Losing this one will force them into a double eco.
Now up, swings into second middle, and Surreal's going on. Oh, this good utility there from the CT side. Pesadelo now allowed to swing with his teammate's flashbang. Able to catch a... See that smoke is a really good one. I like that. And now... CTs are forcing into the fight, and the T's are beginning to enter. There's one crucial code out. Next one is going to be MiGHTYMAX and robiin in the 1-on-5. Let's see what skills he's got. 2 frags have come out already, but there's the third and not able to get him. You can still come back, and it, like even 5.5 is recoverable. So he's got a very slight buffer at that point. You can see Thomas, he is now beginning to build up a bit of confidence. Knows the second man around the corner, and while flashed, and Thomas, he continues 2 entries, 1 more around the corner. There's going to be Pesadelo shutting them down. A wall of the B side not moving at all. Taking down 2 and Endpoint. What's up next?
Yeah, he's got all to find as well, and PRT's made his way aggressive into apps, picks up the kill into Surreal. Brings it to a man advantage in favour of TeamOne. Quickly removed by the AWP of Crucial, though, as he brings back to 2 versus 2. A resmoke in towards CT and a Molotov in towards Coffin will allow them to get this bomb planted. Now, these post-bomb positions have to be immaculate as...
7 HP, and now they just set up a double man, set up on this... Up holds this front line, and Crucial nails the first one. Goes 27 HP, stands no chance. Well, Endpoint. What do they want to do here? Crucial heard the scope, they know. Up somewhere around middle. Down on Banana in the meantime. Next up in Endpoint's quest, take over apartments. But here's the M4. Crucial shot missed.
Rotate might be made already. PRT will be testing towards boost. Double up from Coffin. MiGHTYMAX needs to clear this. As PRT picks up the first, he can just fall off.
Oh, but the timing!
1 and nearly even a second. 20 seconds remaining on the clock. A 2 versus 3 is already looking favourable for TeamOne.
Yeah, it's gonna need some heroics out of Thomas. And Crucial, the bomb dropped. Oh, that's made things so much more difficult. Crucial, he can't even get back into it. He's got no time, even if he wants to. But that's aside. Our B sites will be pressured. The CTs, what are you made of, mobs? Playing up angle, and well, Fuse obviously have checked. Fuse obviously have not, and gets away with a 2k. Not traded either in the endpoint again. Down the man. B side has fallen, but CTs, the rotation so damn quick. Most Aspen's wanted Crucial. We'll be looking to stop him, and the molly will stop the advance here. Inside. What is up next here again? They've got a bit of a facility, but here again to push mobs. 3 in the round so far. He's a single man doing whatever needs to be done. Yeah.
Crucial, quite out in the open as well. A questionable time to reload. Open to multiple angles. Surreal's her dropping down. Good for one, but it will only be one as PRC shuts down robiin as TeamOne who pick up an 8th round, and already TeamOne are looking in dominant fashion. And if they can pick up significantly in the CT side, they set themselves up relatively comfortably.
Taking control of mid next year. Looking to change up the plays they have been doing so far. B has been quite the heavy presence from them, and PRC has put a place here towards long molly, trying to stall them. Gets ahead of that smoke, and no, the CT's looking at that 2-man setup. They're going to go re-aggro into middle of the brackets. It belongs to them. Skullz is taking names, asking some questions, and now the need to respond. Hasn't put in 3-on-3, but again, as they swing, Skullz, he does not stop. He will continue, and a 2-on-3 endpoint. Time and time again, they are being caught out here.
Yeah, exactly. They're being overwhelmed, and they're allowing multi-frags with no trade. Skullz once again taking a multi-frags. We saw Miles do last round. Oh, he's going to do it exactly again here. Multi-frags once again.
Oh, that one smoke, though. It really saves a few of the players here. The boost above it. I love it to see this, and the push from the CT side will be caught out. There's the chance. There's an endpoint round for you. 3 quick frags, decisive as always. Endpoint, they finally managed to crack the code here. Mob as well tagged down. That's the B side finally falling, and 1 man down. Skullz, fine here. Looking at the economy, it's not looking great here, is it?
No, not at all. But I do like this call to go chasing for the last player. Much needed one as well. If they can maybe take a 10-5 half, they set themselves up okay for coming onto the CT side, but it will still.
That's the money on this one, and by next one, it could have been pistols if they lose this, so Endpoint have a chance. Something stuff. A pesadelo, 1. Crucial down. Plenty and the CT side about to be pressured. MiGHTYMAX leads the charge. He's got the ball and crossing all the way to pool. Now he's got the entry. Now the Oper is here. Pesadelo not connecting. Instead, down half. Here's the moment plan coming in. Endpoint. They've got a chance here. Retake is on very quickly. Rotate already here. 1 more frag. robiin above the smoke spots there.
We're just going to see TeamOne opt to save their weapons. It's probably the smart decision. Oh, it's player getting in the way, but maluk doesn't miss the second time. robiin's dropped. We'll back to a 3 versus 3, but it will only be a consolation kill as endpoints. I asked them to pick up 5 rounds on the T side, and they're well on their way there. Just 1 more left to find. Heading into round number 50.
T side was looking so good, and here,
yeah,
the CT side is looking such fantastic. You said it, near flawless.
That's a good way to start it off as well.
In CT, so as Thomas goes for the swing, he needs to nail these shots here. Now the molly comes out, and they're still not checking it. Thomas through the smoke and into the waiting arms. Stretches down to first, but mobs with a trade barely survives. Boost now called off on the CT side. They've got the advantage, but they've got yet another retake on their hands again. This B side endpoint seem to favor it quite a bit. Let's see if they can manage to pull this one more round here. 5 they need it desperately. robiin, first man, takes the frag with the mobs and the CT. Point useless in his position. Completely moved robiin. He's only found 1. Tries to continue the AK spray, not connecting his Skullz instead. It takes names. And Surreal, he's up and next. Completely isolated until he threw him at a crucial. He's got a gap to exploit, and another frag to CT side down to 1. And a shot from the back. Endpoint, they get 5.
What are you going to be able to make their way out? Essentially free on towards a bomb site. He's got it all to find. He's playing in and around that smoke. He's supposed to first as well. It's a nice way to start things off. Thomas looking for one of his own, but it's deleted by maluk. He brings it back to a 4 versus 4.
Could have worked out to get a bit of information. They hear these steps being made, and now the bomb going down here. CT side, it is that retake 4-on-4. They make their way in as a unit. 2 flashes and a kit on MiGHTYMAX. He's still looking for the place. Another decoy here from the T side, but here's the push coming in very quickly. Pesadelo one of his own, and here's the T side still continuing. Another headshot. They're lining up the CTs and killing every single one of them. Kill fit is nothing but blue. They're about to explode into mid. Crucial, he's the key factor. He's got that AK and has to go to the flashbang. He's nailing these shots. There's one, there's two, and nearly another one. But it's CT side now. MiGHTYMAX, they've been up for one as well. CT's one more on the A side. Surreal, he's got the elevated angle. He's got that smoke to cover him as well. There's one close. Flies back to the eagle. Finds one, and Maluk half HP survives. Finds one and two more. Pistols on both. Weapons can be picked up in the clutch. Has to come through here. Maluk is fighting for round number 14. And the CT's one spotted Thomas. Position known, but on from short. The timing, here's Robin saying hello. Tipping his fedora and securing round 6.
They've made it work for them as well. Somehow, against all runner play, it was trade central in towards that mid position. Crucial was good for 2. Surreal, Robin, MiGHTYMAX all pick it up right.
With that smoke fading, this is going to be the play. What is it going to come? It's going to be Crucial. Holds the line, takes down to player number 1. It's Maluk going down. Well, T side. Response, smoke off long. Brackets control has been found. Of course, the one player can still get it. Flash in, but oh, Crucial, he will not budge.
Now, Maluk and pesadelo drop to make this a very doable round for Endpoint. Crucial has gone huge with AWP, and Robin good for one of his own. Just like that, it's skullz and malbs left with it all to find. They're going to burst out of apps and they need to find something here, but they won't find anything as MiGHTYMAX making it look easy. He shot it down from graveyard. Malbs good for the trade onto one, but from below. Surreal picks with the...
And the CTs respond with a push. Robin in for a treat. It will be Surreal playing the pit position. He's going to be the anchor and waiting around, but the mullet is fantastic, burning him alive. And there's the frag from Mob. Inside and out, find the entry. There's the second Crucial. He's been taking it down as the next 90, but the CT rotations is quick with MiGHTYMAX of the case, but the bomb going down to CTs. A big task. The pistols, they have managed to find themselves 3 frags in the bomb plant so far. Even that is a respectable round of one like this. But the CTs, they get shot out. Malbs 3. Got an issue here now. Thomas, he's got a molly. He's tossing that one to the T side. They got to go through that, but they've got to try and go ahead of it. Smoking it off now. Through the smoke, they've taken down one. Looking for the next one. PRT, the bomb is down to the CT side. They've got a chance. Crucial. All you have to do is nail one. Sure, you're not connecting. Almost there. Not again. Just whizzing by, but the moment has gone down to CTs. How do they get back into this one? A 2-on-3. Nails the shot. Crucial. That's going to open things up here. Out that even the flag from Pesadelo. It could be huge. The flashbang, and now Malbs is holding it on. He knows Pesadelo. He's waited, and there's Malbs finally swinging.
Very good on, but it's all been TeamOne, and they're looking like a very, very strong side. Heading to Dust 2. Things are looking good for them already, especially as Maluk.
Third map with TeamOne taking Inferno currently in such a dominating fashion, and while Maluk continues the interest, Surreal, I think, his head just barely spotted the PRT. He's definitely ready for it. Takes one more, and while the CTs, they're out of this one. Crucial spotted it once again, and Robin, all that remains of the once mighty Endpoint, now struggling for survival here on our second map. And it is all going to go down towards Dust to the MP9 of 40 seconds. He has to try and figure out something. Molly, that's just going to even add more insult to injury here. TeamOne, they have managed to secure themselves map number 3. Robin, he's got no say in it. Only looking for the frags, but what a showing it has been so far. And we are headed
out towards long. A couple of things trading. Pesadelo down to 57, but it could be the opening frag going the way of Endpoint. Surreal drop CX. GX or PRT, may I say, as MiGHTYMAX is one of the zone towards Pesadelo. It's already Endpoint off to an aggressive start.
Nope. Continuing the aggression. Crucial. He's taking a piece of the cake here, as well as the CTs have been dwindled down to just his Cassin and Malbs. Around the corner here. That B side, or A side now, belongs to the side of Endpoint. Going for the jump spots now. Going quickly here. One more is that decides in Crucial and Surreal. They both find one apiece.
If they can take this one away from TeamOne, I mean, this is a bonus which goes so much work in their favor. As we coming through, and Robin's off to a flying star as Maluk is absolutely deleted. We'll see you in the next round as he is removed from play, and already Endpoint off to a flying start.
Oh, that is such a nasty swing, and now, but the CT side, they're going to try to respond with a bit of B push here to UMP we mentioned earlier, and Crucial, he does find one out of the bomb as well. Drop here, Pesadelo. He's going to have a lot of troubles coming in his way, namely 3 players who will trade it very quickly, and without the B side now taken over, but PRT, he's already here, the nade will go in, flying and catching MiGHTYMAX. He doubles down and wins the round by him. Now out for as long, there's going to be aggression already. Surreal could be caught out here if he's not careful, but instead, he's got one, Robin's got 2, long control. will affect things, and now they know there's an Oper waiting for them in pit. So his shoulder spotted, and malbsMd will make 3. Pesadelo, you're going to be the next man here. He's got a lot to do, and one man has gone down already, but that's all he gets. With Hassan as well. Italy being surrounded at this point, he's got nothing. Instead, Endpoint will put one on nothing but pistols. Good rounds. They continue this side from Endpoint.
Yeah, they've been putting up some good performances, and already Carson now left in a tough situation. His positions spotted, and Thomas will finish things off. Endpoint off the
early opening frag here with the smokes. There might actually be one walking through them. The has spotted now. PRT has gone down. Crucial begins to fly here. That's the T side now. Just like that, we'll pace things up and head out towards the B side. Surreal, he's going to be the next victim. Is malbsMd, the only defender with an open nonetheless. He's on the B side and he's taking down 2. 3 in his name. Will he find robiin? No, not this time. Instead, the B side will fall. CT's retake is on here, but the B side already know it's such a difficult one to retake. So let's see what TeamOne have in store.
Yeah, it's going to be a very tough retake. Statistically speaking, B-side Dust 2 is the hardest side to retake of any map in competitive CSGO, and already Pesadelo's feeling the full force of it. And Molotov just couldn't escape it. Just kept on spreading. malbsMd gets one towards MiGHTYMAX and brings it into a doable range, but with Cass on low HP, unless you see malbsMd go huge here, looking already one and done, and robiin shuts things out. I said it was...
The links in the chat as well. For that, the Thomas is going to start things off. The exit out towards long, and exit out of the round as well will follow, with the CT side finding 1-2 and a very quick man advance. Into CT, taking a few shots through the smoke. The CT is now going to be pressured. Will take their sweet time here on the side of Endpoint, though, but PRT finally gets one. The flashes going through, and a Pesadelo into mid. Doesn't spot the second player, and he's going to be caught out surely here. On robiin, one here, MiGHTYMAX is doubled down. It will now drop, and last man is 23 HP to his name, and a minute to play with here. robiin, death is inevitable. Whose death is it going to be here? Wanting to change their history boost, wanting to leave a mark in it. He takes down 1, and look at the next one. 2 players still remain. One in the door, spotted from mobs. Headshot through the...
Taking some fights and towards long.
Again, they keep on this aggressiveness towards this long area. This time they will find the frag and shut down the CT side very quickly, but the trades keep coming back and forth. There's no decision just yet to be on a point, and plays on the side have been spotted. Bomb goes down, and a retake for the side of TeamOne. 1 molly is all they have in terms of utility on either one of these 2 teams. Collectively, not that much. It's going to be down to the aim. malbsMd takes down 1, and the CT Thomas is looking down, but unable to find the frag. Some damage instead, and information given away. There's finally frag coming through, and now the CT is still waiting for the time to strike, and now Surreal going to be caught up between the angles. While Thomas, he's stepping up here and in a massive way, but not enough as PRT comes in. And 15 to 19 HP on these players. 1 bullet on either one would have been taken down.
Yeah, that was an all-important round for the Brazilians.
This one than they have so far. They managed to get themselves in mid-control there. While a late long push comes in from the CT side into the waiting.
Go off this. Thomas holding him behind once again. He's held this angle before, and he's made it work for him.
PRT, come on, not again.
Again! It's an angle that you never expect to pick up frags from, but he's doing it time and time again, and Casa needs to use it.
It's such a weird one.
He's yet to frag. He needs to get off this mark if he wants anything to happen. But in a fight...
A bit of noise, but... Oh, it's going to be baited in. 1 more from T-spawn. They're ready. And now it's going to be the hunt from the T side. Getting close. There's MiGHTYMAX finds 1 and looking to take any of these weapons away from the CT side. I'm going to this acid, and here's robiin. He's just jumping across his screen. Can't connect the flicks, and not the greatest. malbsMd. Oh, gotta watch out, robiin on the other side. The right eye swing, and malbsMd takes him.
Only information but frags. And TeamOne, they play off that really well. We are seeing him rotate into a shortcast. It's good for 1 minute. A 2. He's off the mark, and he's off the mark. In true form as he doubles up his kills and looking for even more.
T side down to 1, and not even that anymore. Look at that, the CT's floor. Or an opportunity. Let's see, as the T side will get closer, will be the test of an opportunity. An opportunity it is. He takes down Thomas, grasping at it. Yeah, they make their way in finally. 30 seconds remain. There's Pesadelo. He's been waiting for that flashbang, and oh, he takes down 2. Endpoint. They don't even have a say in the matter. Crucial. He's going to try to respond. He's holding the angle with the open out. A bit of utility coming through here. Pesadelo, he's held the angle so far and will continue, but will be shot down. Not even frag him. MiGHTYMAX, the IGL here, needs to step up, finding 1. Nearly the second, but it's going to be surrounded. They've got a lot to do here. Team's doing, well, I say more for Team 1 here. There's everything to gain for them and everything to lose. Surreal, he's taking on through the smoke, pesadelo. And well, that's not the greatest opening frag for his, the CT side of Bulbs. Let's see what he can do in return. Apparently nothing is joining his team, and even another one. Here's the M4, holds the line, but one frag is all he finds in Cassin. Last round said he started fragging. CTs have been finding a few rounds, but in a 1-on-4, what is his total toll?
Yeah, it's asking a lot of him here. He's spotted towards double door as well, and we dropped without even having the ability to turn around. It's
embark on their journey towards that B. So with one flash they go, another one apparently. Well, USBs, let's see what they can do here. Tap it away, 1 and 2 and a third as well. The CT side, they pile up every single one of them victims on the doors of the B side, and leaving just Maluk and no more even him. Surreal picks up a 4. It's almost, he's got no help at all here. He's got one flash and an M4 for 3 players around the corner. Cassin, hello, welcome to the server once again, finding a bit of success here. Team 1, we mentioned this is their last chance to get things started. Thomas, he takes down the one on long glove, the next one holds down mouse one, and able to get a PRT trade, and the T side now advance towards that A side. Still 2 players around the K, or around the area, casing it. Crucial on short as they enter that smoke. The flash is not affecting him. He's dodged every single one of them so far. Now the players begin. Now he's hiding in it, and he's going to have a chance to shut things down. Boom on the side. Now here's Crucial saying hello, and Peekaboo takes down 2. Luke on the side, the 1-on-2 takes down 1 again. The AWP is finding success, but MiGHTYMAX shuts him Endpoint. 14
on the board, and this could be the beginning of the end for Team 1. Take a look at that economy nexus. It isn't good to say the absolute least, and they do have loss bonus on their side.
14 Endpoint. You do not want to get them 15 because they're already down 9 rounds. What about 10? Even worse, Cassin once again. He's found a few entries now in the past few rounds. AK begins
starting to wake up a little bit, I'd say.
Yeah, AK begins to sing something about Surreal. How has he managed to even sneak here? He's going to be able to catch out Cassin so easily. There's no trade potential, none at all. Unless Cassin is hyper aware, which I doubt. And Crucial, hello, he says to with the AWP. Now the flashbang there will be forced off the angle, but a T side is damage done. Now Cassin finally falls on the T side, down to 2 flying scoutsmen who will finally be taken down. And there he goes, T side. Pesadelo crossing over.
So gonna come in as well. His
Oh,
plan
the
could work
CTs,
in
look at
his
this,
favor.
MiGHTYMAX. Can he find him? No.
It's so close.
But oh, look at this. It's all but over, never mind. PRT for the head, looking to spot it. Can't find it just yet. Now he does, but PRT, he knows he's not at the bomb, but he still nails the shot. He swings, he plays him. Shot denied, but at the same time, so much of the CT utility was drained because of that one. And here, the kill Crucial. 1 frag for him. Opens things up here and beginning to spell the end here for Team 1, perhaps. And well, the flashbang. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying. Mobs, he's got another one. And the CT side to keep on feeding. As Mobs has been allowed a few frags in this one. Next up, MiGHTYMAX, but he's a bit too strong here. You can say he's a bit too mighty of a defender here towards the B side of 1-on-3. Now, circle around him and Cassin, he's got the entry. CT side now out of the round. B side, you're not going to go in there. Not without any money in the bank.
Yeah, it's already turned all the way around, and it was looking... well,
Blowing their way back into this. I'm finally seeing a bit of the action we've been promising those first 2 maps, but now Team 1 play here. They need to settle in on that A or B side. Which is it?
It needs to be made. Crucial can be tested, and Crucial does not miss those. Gifted a frag as Mobs jump peaks, and he's punished for that. And already now, Endpoint, they're taking the man advantage, and with 30 seconds remaining, this could work in their favor.
Now the team side now. Time is kind of an issue. 20 seconds. MiGHTYMAX hiding behind the smoke. Surreal. The double up comes into play. He's got one more. Molly burns MiGHTYMAX. Takes that short and vertic pass, and he comes around with the legs spotted, and MiGHTYMAX shuts down the B site. And Endpoint, finally, after 6 rounds in a row, they crack it. They get map. The comeback they've already made here has been fantastic in our 3rd map here. But now Team 1 on the brink of elimination. Crucial. That's a big frag. That's 2. And the T side, 3 more remain out towards long. The frags around the corner. Surreal as well. The secondary up. And the T side out of the round. Mobs. He's been a big man, but not today. Just like...